This is the Wii Viewer.
The Little Wii Viewer.
And we're going to review
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
We're going to make a pledge right now, you and me. We are going to not talk about Mario Kart Wii at all. So we're going to try our best to not compare this game with that game, okay? It's its own separate game. Mario Kart Wii never existed. In fact, this is the most brilliant idea I've ever seen. A kart racing game with their mascot characters. Whoa! This could be a franchise.
But this is literally Mario Kart Wii.
Shh! It doesn't exist in this world anymore. So let's talk about the main premise. They've taken the mascots from all their popular franchises, which really is only one that I can think of, which is Sonic, and they put them into a racing format. What'd you think of that?
I actually like that.
Yeah, I liked it too. The problem is that Sega really doesn't have that many mascots to choose from. When you see Alex Kidd coming in, you kind of know they're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Who's Alex Kidd?
Exactly. All right, which one's your favorite character?
Billy Hatcher.
Let me ask you a question. Who is Billy Hatcher, and what game is he from?
Billy Hatcher and the giant egg thingy.
You actually know that game?
No, let me get this clear. When you look at the logos of the game, they show what the title screen is for.
Oh, so you never actually played that GameCube game like everyone else in the world?
Never played it.
Yeah, Billy Hatcher wasn't a bad game. It just pushing an egg along for a gameplay. I thought it was okay. My favorite was Sonic because, well, he's Sonic.
And that's basically the number one thing that's for Sega that's keeping them alive, like Nintendo and Mario.
No, you can't compare Mario and Sonic, no matter how much Sega wants to compare them.
Well, if you're saying which one's the biggest mascot, you can compare them like that.
When was the last successful Mario game?
Let me see here. Well, there's probably going to be one coming out. And then there's Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Okay, when was the last successful Sonic game? Exactly. Man, we're going to get a lot of hate mail for this video, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, all you Sonic fans. We'll stop ripping on Sonic now. All of the characters have different attributes, but some of the characters don't even use cars. Some of them use bikes, hovercrafts, or even planes. They don't fly, but they're still planes. So did you like the tracks? Did you think they were clever?
I liked the graphics. There is no slowdown at all.
The frame rate seemed to be pretty smooth. There are 24 tracks to play, and they're all very different in feel and play. My only complaint about the tracks is that sometimes they can get a little bit confusing and it's easy to get off track. To help you out while you're racing the tracks normally, there are question mark blocks which will give you items that can be used against other racers. The couple examples are boxing gloves which will bounce off walls and rockets which will home in on the racer in front of you. There's also a little bit of a cheat item called the All-Star. It will show up when your character is really far behind the other racers, and it's an easy way to get you from last to first. Each of the characters have a different animation for their All-Star move. It was fun to watch the different ways the characters would zoom past the other racers. There were also missions and time trials to do. The missions would give you different objectives in a set track to pull off. The time trials were a little bit interesting. The first lap was just you racing it. Then the second lap would be a ghost racer of one of the testers of the game. Then the third lap would add another ghost racer, but this time it would be the ghost of your best time. So by the third lap, there would be, including yourself, 3 people on the screen racing. For every race you do, you get miles, and those miles you can use to purchase more characters, tracks, or music.
Yep, that's true.
Did you like that feature?
Yeah, I like it how you can do that.
There is also an online mode, and from the times I found someone to play with, there wasn't any lag, and it was pretty fun. Unfortunately, though, there really wasn't that many people playing when I was on. What was something you didn't like about this game?
I don't think there was anything.
Really? You didn't find anything wrong with the game?
Did you find anything?
This is a little minor thing, but I wish there was a map. They show you kind of the position of the other racers. I would have actually preferred a map to read.
Well, for these type of games, for like Sega games, there has to be loops and real wild turns. So I don't really think a map could really work on this.
All right, well, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Did you enjoy the multiplayer battling?
It depends what mode you choose.
Which one was your favorite battle mode to choose?
I would say just normal racing.
So you don't like battling, you just like racing then?
Yeah, because some of these things, like King of the Hill, what is that supposed to be? Stay in a little circle area for a certain amount of time. How is that a battle?
Basically, you're trying to push people out of your circle.
Fun.
Okay, I get it. You didn't like that one. See, there is something you didn't like. All right, little Wii viewer, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Would you buy, rent, or skip?
Bye. because it's awesome and it's a lot of fun.
I actually agree with you. I enjoyed this game more than I thought I would. And I'm not a big racing fan, that's why. But I had a lot of fun playing this title. So I think the game is worth a buy as well.